What if I told you there's a rifle so reliable, so deadly and so trusted, that the most elite warriors on Earth refuse to go into battle without it? A weapon born from German engineering, raised in American wars, and tested in the most dangerous missions of the 21st century. It's not just a gun, it's a legend. This is the rifle that stormed Osama bin Laden's compound. The rifle that replaced national icons like France's FAMAS. The rifle that soldiers say gives them something no other weapon can, absolute confidence in combat. This is the HK416. And today, on Machine Squad, we're pulling the trigger on the weapon that changed the rules of modern warfare. By the end of this video, you'll understand why governments pay a fortune for it, why elite units fight to carry it, and why some call it the greatest assault rifle ever built. Strap in, because this isn't just another gun story, this is the tale of a battlefield game changer. In the 1990s, the M4 carbine was the pride of the US military. Lightweight, compact, and easy to modify, it was supposed to be the perfect rifle for modern soldiers. But then came Iraq, then came Afghanistan, and soldiers started noticing something deadly. The M4 could choke under pressure. Dust and sand clogged the system. Carbon buildup overheated it. In some firefights, troops reported their rifles jamming mid-battle, a death sentence in combat. Elite units like Delta Force needed something better, something they could trust in the middle of the desert or during a midnight raid. So, they turned to Germany. Enter Heckler & Koch, the legendary German arms manufacturer behind weapons like the MP5 and the G36. Delta Force operators approached HK with a challenge: build us a rifle that's like the M4, but tougher, cleaner, and unstoppable. HK engineers got to work. They kept the familiar R15 design but rebuilt its heart, the gas piston system, instead of the direct impingement system that funneled hot gas and filth straight into the chamber. HK added a short-stroke gas piston. This simple change meant fewer jams, less heat, and much longer reliability. Cold hammer forged barrel, built to withstand extreme punishment. Some HK416 barrels last over 20,000 rounds without losing accuracy. Free-floating rail system. This gave operators perfect accuracy while attaching optics, lasers, and grips. The result, a rifle that looked like an M4, but performed like nothing else. The HK416 was born. The first units to adopt the HK416 weren't regular infantry. They were the tip of the spear. Delta Force, SEAL Team 6, and other Tier 1 operators. These soldiers pushed the rifle to its limits: desert raids, night operations, underwater insertions. And the HK416 didn't just survive, it dominated. One Delta Force operator reportedly said, "With the HK416, I don't worry about my rifle. I only worry about the enemy." That's the kind of confidence money can't buy. If one mission made the HK416 legendary, it was Operation Neptune Spear, May 2, 2011, Abbottabad, Pakistan. A team of Navy SEALs stormed the compound of Osama bin Laden. In their hands, the HK416. When history's most wanted terrorist was taken down, the rifle in the photos, the rifle whispered about in military circles, was the HK416. Overnight, the world wanted to know, what's that rifle? And why does America's most secretive unit trust it? The HK416 became the bin Laden rifle, a weapon tied forever to one of the most famous raids in modern history. After that, the HK416 wasn't just a secret toy for special forces. Nations started lining up. France retired its iconic FAMAS rifle, replacing it nationwide with the HK416F. Norway adopted it as their main battle rifle, calling it the HK416N. Germany's KSK commandos carry it into every mission. Even the FBI hostage rescue team in the US chose the HK416 over domestic rifles. From Europe to America, from police SWAT to Tier 1 operators, the HK416 was taking over. Let's break down what makes it so lethal. Caliber: 5.56 times 45 mm NATO. Effective range: 500 meters plus. Rate of fire: 700-900 rounds per minute. Weight: about 7.9 lbs. Loaded. Barrel options: from 10.4-inch CQB models to 20-inch precision barrels. It's modular, deadly accurate, and reliable in conditions that break other rifles. The story doesn't stop with the original model. The HK416A5 came with improvements: ambidextrous controls for left and right-handed shooters, better compatibility with NATO ammo and suppressors, redesigned stock and grip for more comfort. The latest HK416A7 was custom-built for German Special Forces, pushing the rifle even further. Each upgrade proves HK isn't just resting on its legend, they're constantly making it deadlier. Ask any soldier who's fired the HK416, and you'll hear the same thing: trust. One operator said, "It's like driving a sports car. Once you've used it, everything else feels outdated. Another said, in the middle of a firefight, the last thing you want is doubt. With the HK416, there's no doubt. That's why elite units keep choosing it, even when it costs way more than other rifles. But let's be fair, this rifle isn't perfect. Price, at nearly $3,000 per rifle, it's far more expensive than an $800 M4. Over-engineering, some say it's too complex for mass armies. The debate, does the HK416 really outperform the M4 in a way that justifies the cost? That's why most regular infantry still use the M4, while the HK416 is reserved for elite forces and special contracts. Every great weapon has rivals. The HK416 is no different. M4 carbine, cheaper, lighter, and everywhere, but less reliable in harsh conditions. F&SCAR, powerful, modular, and loved by SOCOM, but heavier and more expensive. A K-47, legendary durability, but far less accurate and modern. The HK416 sits right in the sweet spot, accuracy, reliability, and elite performance. But which would you pick? Here's the truth. The HK416 isn't just another gun. It represents the shift in modern combat. Armies no longer want good enough. They want perfection under fire. The HK416 proved that soldiers will fight harder, move faster, and win more battles when they know their weapon won't fail them. That's why it's become more than just a rifle. It's a symbol of elite warfare. The HK416 stormed bin Laden's compound. It replaced national icons. It became the rifle of choice for the most dangerous missions on Earth. But here's the question for you, Machine Squad. If you had to walk into battle tomorrow, would you trust the battle-proven, affordable M4? Or would you put your life in the hands of the elite HK416? Drop your answer in the comments. Smash that subscribe button for more breakdowns of the world's most dangerous weapons. And remember, out here, knowledge is firepower. This is Machine Squad, signing off.